Okay, this is problem 3.11, and it's asking, or it's talking about weight loss. And it says, the table shows Minitab descriptive statistics for the weight of some women and men and their self-reported ideal weights for both. So we see we have weight F for the females, and there's a total of 26 numbers, and the mean, standard deviation, and the mean Q1, median, Q3, and max. They appear for each of these four variables. Now we have to keep in mind that these are summary statistics summarizing a data set, and we don't have that data set here, but we have to kind of at least visualize what the data set looks like. So let me just show you. We've got four variables. However, we have 26 for females, okay, the weight underscore F and ideal weight underscore F, we have 26 of them, and then we have 13 for the males. So just imagine we have a data set with two tables in it, okay? One is for females, and we essentially asked them two questions. How much do you weigh now? Your current weight. And what is your ideal weight? So maybe the first female, maybe her name is Amanda, and let's say she weighs 145 and she wishes she was 135. Okay, that would be her current weight and her ideal weight. And maybe there is Betty, who weighs 130 and her ideal weight is 130, okay? And so on and so forth. And we have a total of 26 females. We have something similar going on for the males. We ask them, what is your current weight? And what is your ideal weight? And we had a total of 13 males, okay? And so if we take all 26 measurements for the female weights and we took the average, okay, so we took the mean of all 26 numbers, of the 26 numbers here, this is how we get 140.88. Okay, we can take the standard deviation of those numbers and we get 22.29, and we can look at the minimum, Q1, Q3, the median, the max. Okay, these are all summary statistics for this list of 26 numbers. Okay, this ideal weight underscore F would be the summary statistics for these 26. These numbers in the second row would be the summary statistics for the 13 weights for the males, and the last row would be the summary statistics for the 13 weights for the ideal weights for the males. Okay, so with that in mind, now we can answer these questions. So it says subtract the women's mean weight, okay, from their mean ideal weight to find the desired weight change, okay? So the mean weight of women is equal to 140.88, and the average, the mean ideal weight, is equal to 120.04. It says subtract the mean weight from the ideal weight, so we would do 120.04 and we would subtract 140.88 from that, and let's see what we get. 120.04 minus 140.88, and we're getting negative 20.84. So this means that on average the desired weight change is the average weight change is that they desire to lose on average 20.84. Okay, so the women surveyed desire to lose on average 20.84 pounds. Okay, did the women want to lose or gain weight? Okay, we know they want to lose weight because their ideal weight is lower than their current weight. Okay, so they want to lose because the ideal weight is lower than the weight, the current weight. Okay, so the average ideal weight is 120.04. That's lower than the average current weight, which is 140.88. Okay, we're going to do the same thing for the males, okay, for the men. And so the mean weight is 187.6, and the mean ideal weight 169.62. So we're going to do 169.62 minus 187.6. And I get negative 17.98. Okay, so same thing. The men surveyed desire to lose, on average, 17.98 pounds. They want to lose weight because the ideal weight is lower than the current weight. On average, which group wanted the greatest weight change? So on average, the women wanted a greater weight change because they, on average, wanted to lose 20.84 versus 17.98. Okay, so on average, the women wanted to lose more. And lastly, which group's real weights had more variation as shown by the standard deviations? So the standard deviations give a measure of spread, and we can see that the standard deviation for the women was 22.29, and for the men was 38.9. So because the standard deviation for 38.9 is 38 for the men is 38.9, which is larger than 22.29, this means the men had more spread or more variation in their weights. Okay, and we can kind of see that when we look at the minimum and the maximum. So the smallest weight for the females was 99.0, and the max is 185. So let's just compare, the range for the females would be 185 minus 99 gives us a range of 86 pounds. The range for the males, we see the maximum is 259 and the minimum is 120. And that would give us a range of 139. Okay, so we can see that the range there is much greater. And we can also calculate the IQR looking at these summary statistics, and we see the IQR for the females is 153.75 minus 129.25. The IQR is Q3 minus Q1, okay? And so if I do that, 153.75 minus 129.25, we get an IQR of 24.5 pounds. And the IQR for the males is going to be 210 minus 152.5. Okay, 210 minus 152.5, we get a IQR of 57.5. So all of these measures of spread or variation all indicate that the men's weights are more spread out, that there's more diversity, more variation in the men's weights than there were for the women. That wraps up